Hi there, buddy. We are live again, live and in person.
Yes, sir. Mike, I just sent you that picture of those tortillas, so you have a picture of it.
All right, that'd be great. How y'all are doing?
Well, we're live. My phone just told me.
There you go. So how y'all doing?
Doing all right. I got home from work about an hour ago. So
Oh, that's pretty good for you.
I had a normal day today. But tomorrow I got to leave early and go down to Greenville. No, I got to go to Spartanburg, then to Greenville, and then I got to go to Anderson, South Carolina, which I was there yesterday, and I had to fix the store. And I told them not to send the part because I had one in my van. They sent it anyway. So I got to go back to that store tomorrow just to pick up the part that they sent.
Heck, you may as well be in Georgia.
Oh, I know.
Because, I mean, Lord, you right there at the state line for sure.
Can you feel that?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's going to help.
Probably get kicked around.
Right. Now I feel it.
Okay.
Oh, you started a fan?
Yeah, I had to turn it on.
Had to find the plug and get it turned on,
Yep,
all that stuff.
I get it.
The stuff we should have done pre-show.
What you think about it?
Well, you may not notice you was warm until before the show in time to do it.
Well, here Friday and Saturday it's going to be 90.
90. Yeah,
90 Friday and Saturday.
that's going to be high. That's man.
There's old Honey Badger. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man.
Man, I'm really enjoying your lives. I've been catching them a little bit late, but I'm enjoying them. You're doing good. So,
if you saw
what do you
that,
got
if you saw the title,
Yep.
it is Taco Night,
Yep.
and we are doing tacos, and it's whatever taco you want to make, as long as you do some kind of taco.
And I had planned on doing fish tacos, but we did that the last time we did tacos. So,
Yeah, I mean, since we don't do it on Tuesday, we're gonna have Taco Wednesday.
yeah. Yep. I mean, I took the wife out to the Mexican spot last night, so we
There you
did
go.
have tacos. Although I had fajitas. And I got this one. It was like their house special.
Yeah,
And it had shrimp, chicken, steak, chorizo, cheese, the cheese sauce, onions, mushrooms, and broccoli in it.
wow.
And then like all the other stuff, the other plate to come out with the beans, the rice, and the
Right.
guac,
Didn't
and
have
the,
peppers?
and the, yeah, it had peppers.
Okay.
And it had the pico. I ate a little bit of the pico and a little bit of the guac, but everything else I gave to the wife. She took for lunch today. But good stuff. Tomorrow's cast iron loaf pan cheesecake. What?
No,
That'll be good.
I love cheesecake.
That'll be good.
I don't want no junk on it. Don't put no strawberries or blueberries or raspberries or none of that crap on it. I just want cheesecake.
just cheesecake, huh?
Yeah.
So, pardon me for playing on my phone. I know it's a big no-no,
Oh, well.
but I am streaming on Facebook.
Oh.
So, I don't know though that. Oops. I don't know if anybody's watching or anything, so I didn't put a post up.
All
Can
right,
you see it?
I'm checking.
let me see.
It don't even. It hasn't given me a notification that you're live yet. Let me go straight to your page.
So Sunday, I was able to stream to Facebook, but it was,
no.
but it was private. So I got to figure out how to make it not private. because then I was able to make it not private and it shared. Post, save, edit, post. Okay, so give me. I'm sorry, I'm just taking a second. I mean, it's showing up, so
Let's do it just like it did Sunday, showing up on your phone on you when you log into your account. But I don't see it at all, and I didn't even get the notification that you were streaming live.
well, I don't know how to change that, so it may go up. I don't know.
You had to click something on StreamYard Sunday to make it work.
No, I did it on. So this is something I've been working on, kind of half-assed working on. But I had to go into the live status, like on my thing, and select where to go, who could see it. And we thought that it would work anytime, but it looks like activity log. But it looks like I'm going to have to figure out how to do that because this isn't working. So,
Oh well.
but it's
It's
so
worth a try, right?
yeah, it's worth a try. It'll be on there, and then people can still see it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Edit profile, activity log. So I don't know.
Well, for my
Preferences.
taco tonight, folks, I'm going to do ground lamb. Got that at angles. And I think I'll throw a couple of these. Shrimp taco of some sort.
Shrimpies.
Yep. I'm not going to put it in the lamb, but I'll do a couple of shrimp tacos. Cheers. Those are pre-cooked. One of them also pre-cooked.
Yeah. And I knew we were doing tacos tonight, but I had no idea what kind of tacos Lee was going to come up with. But when I walk into the garage tonight, I definitely see we are having breakfast tacos because we have got sausage, eggs, cheese on the cutting board here. So well, I'm assuming we're making breakfast tacos.
Yes, we are.
I love it.
So check now and see if you got a.
Let me check.
So I figured out how to change the status. So I'm working on that. So sorry about that.
No
I'll
worries.
be doing a berry topping. Okay. But it's optional. Like a blueberry, a raspberry, cast iron. Yeah, I'm banned from Facebook. Eek. Okay.
Yes, I see you.
Hey! I done something right, Mike.
Yeah, there you go. Banned
Nice.
from
I
that.
got it
How
right,
you
Mike.
get banned from Facebook? How you get banned from Facebook?
I got it right.
I love it.
But can you recreate it Sunday whenever we're doing this?
I think so. Because I had to go on the post where it's saying that it's live, go to the three dots, go down to edit privacy, change it to friends or public. So anyone on or off Facebook, I don't know. But I just went to friends and hit save, and then you was able to see it.
Okay.
So, yeah, buddy. And it's a little bit behind, well, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Let me put
Why is
this
it-
in.
I don't know. It's being silly. I'm being silly. Anyway, so far, do I have a comment? Rusty is watching with me. All right, so it's on there. All right, we're good. So where were we? Breakfast tacos.
Breakfast tacos sounds like a winner there.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, what kind of wild thing could I make? And I was like, let's go simple. Let's just go simple, which is a new one for me. But we have to change it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, of course.
So the breakfast sausage links I bought a couple of days ago on Markdown.
Uh huh.
We got to use them.
Oh
So
yeah.
if we cut them out of the casing and smash them, then they're going to be thin and they're going to be about yay wide. Perfect for in a taco.
You're right.
And then we'll scramble up some eggs, drop it in there. I got some salsa and cheese. Yeah, I think that'll be all right.
I love the plan.
So, and then
That's
I got
We got the little street taco tortillas, so this would be the perfect size.
Yep. That's the only size I buy anymore. I prefer those street tacos over anything else. But all right, well, let me turn this other camera on for hashtag Wagner Wednesday. Let me get this other camera on. We'll get the fire lit. And
Let me turn on my fire. Under my
we want the
and I'm
I know.
using. I'm using
he
this.
does. Whoa. Okay. Now,
No.
So these is my tacos here. They're hard shell. You doing soft or hard?
soft.
Perfect for that. I'm sure. I never would have done the other for dang sure. Not because I couldn't, because I just didn't think it'd probably work. Doesn't seem like the right thing for it.
Right. So we got the good fire going. You're going to need a little knife to cut the casing off.
Yeah, a couple
This is
blows.
what these look like. These taco shells. They're hard shell. There's 6 net carbs or 6 carbs, total carbs for 2 of them. So,
You were talking about those last week.
yeah, that's pretty good. I think it's 6 total. Look at it.
Okay.
Net. There's 6 net, 17 total for 2. So if you're under 20 carbs a day and you have 2 of these, that takes up, and you're doing the total carbs, that takes up your bulk of your carbs for the day. But that's you make the decision yourself as to how you're going to do it and what you're going to do. It's ultimately it's your choice.
Yeah, whenever I was doing keto, really hot and heavy, I was only staying below 35 carbs a day. I wasn't doing 20.
Yeah, if you're doing 30, that's pretty good. And so I know some folks that do 50. Whatever it is, if it works for you, well, shoot, go for it. This right here, what I'm doing, if you can see, this is what I have found to be the best way to open up one of these ground beef packets. I just cut me an X on the back side of it there.
Hold on. Let me make you big here. There you go.
I just cut an X on the back side. Can you see that? And then watch. And then watch here.
Oh, wait. I lost you. Hold on. There you go.
And then watch. Look at that. Came out beautiful.
Nice. I know it's kind of a pain to pop those off, but
It ain't that bad.
I was going to smash them in the length. Smash them is the full length. Once you pull them out, we'll just leave it be, and then we'll smash it so they come out about yay long and about yay wide. Yeah. Okay. So Mike's got him a little taco holder too. Is that the Blackstone one or is that a different one?
The one I've got,
Yeah.
it's just it's not Blackstone. It's just a steel one that I got. It's oven safe.
I've got a Blackstone one that looks very, very similar.
It holds 3 tacos. It comes in a pack of 4.
I guess I gotta actually make it so you can see it. This is the Blackstone one. And it looks very similar.
Right. 'Cause I've got the Blackstone one at the house, and I have a generic $4 unit I got from Dollar Tree. And then we have the individual red ones. They connect together, and you can take them off and only have one. So if you're going to make you 3 tacos or 4 tacos to take to the table, you can just do it all in one.
Yep, that's kind of neat. I got a Triceratops. It's the Dino taco holder, and it you can put 2 tacos in it. I might go get it here in a little bit. Okay, so let's put a little bit.
I think I've seen you use that before on a video.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a pretty neat thing to do.
Just gotta get my good seasoning on this. I love this little grill. It cleaned up so good. All right.
That's that Wagner, right?
Yeah, buddy. Should be able to smash and then do some more.
Okay. Let's go for.
Have you ever done smashed sausage links?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, we don't even buy sausage links like this. We either buy the patties or we get the 1 pound logs. Like if I'm making sausage gravy, I just open up the 1 pound log, put it in the skillet, and I ground it up.
Yeah.
But we don't even buy these sausage links. I mean, I've got a couple packs in the freezer because I'm going down the line and you see, hey, they got them marked down for $1 or something.
Yeah.
And I pick them up because the kids will eat them. But this is just not something that we normally eat at the house.
I get them whenever I find them on sale, but it's not something I get all the time. Cub is very picky, as you all know. But and the wife, sometimes depending on the day, they will upset her stomach because of all the grease.
Whenever Teresa had her gallbladder removed, grease became a really big factor with her.
Yeah.
And we have to really watch the kind of stuff that she eats.
And it does. I mean, we were talking, me and a couple of guys, let's see. I like keto, but it kept causing health problems. I low carb now. Yeah. I do find that I have to have some carb. Like if I'm having a tortilla, like the tacos, I can't just have a salad with it. I got to have some sort of dressing or something that has a carb in it. Even salads, when I'm on a big salad kick, the only carbs I might eat are in the, like,
veggies.
intentionally put on, is the dressing.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that.
Veggies.
Other than what's in it. Yep.
Now, this is going to be plain tacos for us. Do you still want me to cut these open, or do you want to cook these regular? How do you want to do these?
Oh, we'll just cut them, go ahead and cut them okay. Because yes, this will be enough for us, but I will eat them later through the week. Move these over to the
I'm
hot
soaking
side.
up some grease here.
Cook it up quick.
Yeah, it's nice and thin. About lost one right there.
Mike, we're gonna be done with this book in 15 minutes.
It won't take long. That's okay. We've been, we've had we had several there for a while that were really long ones.
Yeah. So anyway, I was talking with a couple guys, and one of them's a heart attack survivor. Had 4 stents put in. The other one's a pancreatic cancer survivor. He's getting ready to start treatments. And we were talking about, because of the medicine that one guy's on, he is still gaining weight. He goes, I'm trying to lose weight, but I can't. So, he's talking to a dietitian and trying to figure out what he can do. And I was like, it's medicine related. You're kind of SOL.
Yep.
But
a whole lot you can do about it.
And we were like talking, and I was like, the only thing you can really do, and they recommend this on any kind of health problem, is you go clean. Vegetarian, clean.
Yep.
Now there's that discussion of what do you mean, like, and the proteins are really good too, but they want you to be more veg heavy. And they try to push the beans and the starches over the protein, which there is a lot of protein in certain beans. Some beans just give you gas.
Yep. But most of them have a fair amount of carbs too.
Right. But it's one of those that is, because it's clean, it's a different kind of carb that they're not worried about that. They're worried about all the processing that goes in it.
Right.
So if you're doing beans, get the raw beans, rinse and soak them, and to do that. Thanks for the order on the cure last month. Thanks for the orders. March is now a trending item. Heck yeah, buddy. That's awesome. So if anybody doesn't know, you can get Honey Badger makes his cast iron cure. It's a beeswax and oil blend for cast iron, and it's pretty good. I just ordered a bunch, gave some away. Pretty good. Bud Flies, what's going on, Bud Files? I always call it fly.
Hey, Bud Files.
Yeah, I don't know why I always call it fly. It's my dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
Yeah. Survived the pancreatic cancer. You're about it. Yeah, my buddy's he caught it, and it's one of those that he caught it because he was pushing for a certain blood test that is not in your normal blood test.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, I need to get this checked because they have a history in his family. They checked it and were like, oh crap. So he had his pancreas removed, or not pancreas, prostate, I'm sorry. I always get those confused. I always get them mixed up. Yeah, prostate.
They're really close to each other.
They're close to each other.
That's easy to.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, it's prostate. It's prostate cancer. I got to get that right. The pooping. So he went through it, got that removed, and he's doing pretty well. They're getting ready to start the drugs and stuff to basically lock everything in so nothing grows or anything. So it's been interesting kind of talking to him and, and basically sharing my story with his. In a way, it's giving him a little bit of ease because it's not as scary. So
that's
yeah,
good.
You planning on thinking you're warming them up?
Yeah, at one point. Okay. At some point, you're rushing me, Rusty.
I'm just asking so we can get the stuff ready.
I know. You put potatoes down on that, and then we can we'll go from there. So he's rushing me, but it's okay because he's keeping up. But we were talking about what?
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna say I'll plug my buddy Matt Troyce. He's the one who turned me on to these taco shells. I didn't even know they existed. Matt
Oh, okay.
Keto and wrestling.
Yeah, he just had another video post about the dark side of the ring.
Yeah, big wrestling fan, and he knows a whole lot about the sport too.
Yes, he does.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I was probably rambling about something or other.
Nah, you look good.
So yeah, we got the just talking about the different foods and stuff, and how you watch these documentaries, and they're all pushing for, more veggie and stuff. So keto, and then they're like, well, keto's not sustainable. Well, because the majority of the people that are turning to keto are still trying to look for that fast processed stuff, the quick bars, the snacks.
Yep.
They're not changing the look of it and going to Brussels sprouts and breakfast tacos or
Right.
stuff like that. So that's where I see that where they're like it's not sustainable, because when you check out the grocery store, there's plenty of Snickers and Reese's and M&Ms, but there's no keto bars. Those Lara bars are fantastic. I don't think they're keto, but there's nothing in them. There's like 5 ingredients, and they're pretty tasty.
Whenever I first started going keto, I went straight to the snack bar aisle at the grocery store, and there they had the Atkins bars and all this stuff, and zero sugar, all on the big highlights, and keto approved and all this stuff. I found out really quick, you cannot go by those labels.
And then you also have to look at what the ingredients are. Again, if you can't read the ingredients, if you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't eat it. It's chemicals, which unproven, but I think that's why we have such a rise in autism, such a rise in cancers, and all this processing, all the food preserves, additives, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I could be totally fucker, and that's fine because I am. Tells me that.
I think you got a point.
Well, we didn't have a problem like we do now whenever we were kids.
No.
Well, in the 60s, say in the 50s and 60s, when they started the canning process and packaging foods, and then they found out that you got to go through the, not just pasteurization, but all the other stuff to keep it on the shelf longer, that was 2 generations before it affected the body and the chemical makeup of the body.
Yep.
So that's where we're seeing it now. So to reverse this, like what we're doing here on the show, if it takes off and we're making awareness of it, and say somebody does it, it would, and you pass it on to your kids, it would be your grandkids that would benefit from it.
Right.
If that makes sense. And that's all in my head, and as we know, it's scrambled, and there's a plate in there, so it bounces around. And I could be completely off my rock. But if it makes sense, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
I have it.
Alrighty. I'm just cutting up some shrimp for the shrimp taco. Now I used the store-bought thing because we're doing this live, and most folks are going to use store-bought and not make their own. So I did the store-bought seasonings. But you, by all means, do your own, which a lot of times I do my own anyway. So I'm out of it. What I had is gone. And I just hadn't bothered to make any more.
I had to restock the fourth drawer. There's a little bit of water. So I got this from Kent Rollins years ago. If you add a little bit of water, like cold water or heavy whipping cream, milk, whatever, into your eggs when you whisk them up. It makes them fluffier. There is like a certain amount, but I think it's like a tablespoon per egg. But I don't do that, or a teaspoon per egg. I don't know. I don't do that.
And growing up, I never heard of water. My mama taught us to always use milk.
Yeah.
But whenever she did our scrambled eggs or omelets, anytime, she always added milk to it.
Which is fine, but like we don't drink milk.
We don't either.
So I very rarely do I have milk in the house.
Same here.
Unless Cub and Kay want cereal. Otherwise, we don't keep it in the house. So, my dad died from pancreatic cancer. Man, pancreatic is terrible, dude. But I'll prostate when I was thinking. Keto has to be a lifestyle, not a fad diet. Yep. Like the Atkins stuff. If you look at Atkins, that's literally keto. Yeah, just another name. And if you're really tracking the carbs and stuff, when I first got diagnosed as diabetic back in early 2000s, there was the only diet out was Atkins or the South Beach. And what's going on there, Pit Life Barbecue, Johnny Mac?
Thanks for joining.
You had no, other than South Beach and Atkins, you had no other diets out there. But he wasn't a diet, he was an exercise guy. And they would tell you, follow this. What changed me was they told me to have 3 meals a day and 2 snacks. And my eating, so I'd have breakfast at 7 in the morning. At 9, I would have a snack. At noon or 11 or noon, I'd have a meal. And then 3 or 4, I'd have a snack, and then dinner at 6 or 7. And my dinners were 60 carbohydrates total. The snacks were 20 to 30.
Okay.
So you had to kind of see how much work I was doing in between snack and meal to know how much of a snack I could have. Like, you could eat 2 cans of green beans and be full, but that didn't give you the stamina through the job to not almost pass out and your blood sugar drop.
Right.
So I had to balance it with, this was before the little, the fruit cups. They've had them forever. I would have a fruit cup, and then I'd have like a granola bar or like a little small one, or green beans. That way it would offset and it would stretch. And that was what got me into it. Reading labels. When we made a salad, I would get the big bowl out. We would weigh every ingredient, write down, keep a log of what was going into that bowl.
Yep.
So then I knew what I could have, and the next day I could just throw it all together, not have to worry about where I'm at.
Yep.
And even now, we'll go to dinner, and I'll get a salad, and the only thing that I'm really adding that is carb-wise is the dressing, because I need some of that to keep my metabolism going, because I'm a fat guy trying to work it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do understand. So
I've made serious changes to remove the modern world from my life and diet. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yep. Love it.
The water in the eggs makes steam and helps the eggs release from the iron. Ooh, good point. Good point. They started adding milk to scrambled eggs. Works well. Non-stick pan. Yeah, I don't have any problems with this thing. I have no problems with it sticking at all. I mean, this thing has been amazing. So, but What about you? When you was diagnosed as diabetic, did they give you a diet plan of some sort?
No, pretty much what I got was
You're screwed.
It was stay away from the sugars and quit eating bread and pasta.
Yep.
And then they said the white starchy vegetables, and I'm saying, well, all I can eat is vegetables. And I said, I love baked potatoes. And they said, well, you can't have the potato. And whenever you have a baked potato, you probably have butter, sour cream, cheese, ham, bacon, and all that kind of stuff on it. But no, it was just a throw yourself in the fire and try and lose weight.
Yep.
Okay, so you didn't really have a dietitian try to help.
No.
It
was funny the way I found out I was diabetic. It was 2000, and I was a supervisor for a tech support internet company. And my boss, the owner of the company, we were all in the break room, and he had his meter out and he was checking his blood. And I'd never seen it before. We were all curious. What are you doing? Why are you putting a hole in yourself? And he explained it to us. And he said, no, here, watch this. And he had his alcohol pads, and he went around to all of it. There was 3 of us in the break room. And he walked off our fingers and tested everything. And I was the last one. Whenever he did mine, it said ERR on the screen. And I said, what does that mean? He said, hold on, let's do this again. He got another alcohol wipe, wiped my finger off again, did it again. And it said ERR.
That's error.
He said, we got a problem. And I said, what's wrong? He said, my machine only goes up to 600. Whenever it says ERR, that means your blood is higher than 600. He said, you need to clock out and go to the hospital right now. And I'm like, what do you mean go to the hospital? I'm fine. He said, no, you're not fine. He said, clock out, go to the hospital, and get checked.
Yep.
And he made me clock out and leave. I mean, of course, I didn't go to the hospital. I couldn't afford that. I just waited and made an appointment with my doctor and went and saw my doctor. And that's how I found out I was diabetic.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Okay. Well, Paige, my wife, she's type 1 diabetic. And she found out when she was 6 years old. And she's 63 now.
No way. I thought she was 48.
So she's known for a couple weeks.
Yep. So
She is not that old, Mike. Don't be lying.
Hey, I robbed the cradle. I'm 68.
Man. Just look at that.
But we're closing in on 40 years together. We're going to be 49 this year. 39 years together. So, all right. So that's
okay, go ahead.
I diced up some tomatoes, and I took out that part of it. If you can see, that's that center part that kind of just falls apart, and so it's just the outer flesh that you get. And no, I did not peel them. I probably should have, but guess what? I ain't doing that.
It's just from the salsa. Sugar from the salsa.
I think that's ready. These are ready to assemble. I put these in Chef Mike, also known as microwave. Sous Chef Mike, I guess is a better word for it.
Put the eggs in. You got a bowl? Bowl right there.
I thought you were wanting to use cast iron.
No, I mean not again. We can just use it. That's fine.
Okay.
So, Johnny Maggs is still in here. How did you find out you were type 2, buddy? I mean, we're talking. Just be real. And what did they send you to a dietitian? What did they do to help you, man? Honey Badger says, congratulations, Michael, 40 years. That's awesome. Dude, that's incredible.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Phil,
you.
well,
Still got a year and a
you know,
half
how
for
long
40,
you-
but we'll put a little bit of
guy asked,
this here.
go ahead. Guy asked me this morning, how long you been married? I said, well, this year and the end of September will be 23 years. He goes, holy cow. I said, yep. And the last, I'd say 4 have been the best. Imagine that. The marriage through and after cancer has been the best.
That's great.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's just like, what? Now you can throw the shells down. Add a little bit of butter. So just a tad. Oops. I didn't see that. Rusty. Nobody saw that, Rusty.
I know. I'll get it over.
Oh, there, Rex out. Oops. So nothing from Johnny Mag. So he's either still typing or doesn't know. Or he wasn't here. But anyway, that's okay. My relationships didn't last long enough for 40 minutes. You need to hook up with Tom's Food Factory. He does that Uber stuff. He can probably hook you up. That's about some of his drives are about 40 minutes.
There you are.
We're gonna lightly toast these just to get them pliable, and we're gonna milk this out to about an hour, ain't we?
We're going to
And I
come
wish my
close.
drive were minutes.
So I got one shrimp taco made. Dang it. Back over
I need to
here.
make you big so we can watch you. There you are.
So I got one shrimp taco made. I'm working on my second lamb taco. Don't ask me what made me think of lamb, but I did. And I'll take it. Now, let me show you this. I found this in the store today. Old El Paso creamy queso sauce.
Oh,
Says it's
nice.
hot. Let's see. Let me open it up.
You want them in those, or you want these?
You ever notice when they have these little tabs like this, they never work? It's not for me. Somebody else gets them to work. More power to you. I can't. And this is mild because Lord knows my wife does not do spicy. The Lord above says no to that. Need to get that.
You got to move some stuff around here.
All righty, there's that. Let me get that kind of thing up.
Just hoping to get some. You move the camera. Let's see. So we're going to move this camera here over to here. Y'all can't see that, so that's good. All right. So now, we need to make us on the. I like the way Mike's doing it. I just kind of want to copy him a little bit. So we're off to the side here. You can't see us.
I got a buddy who just mixes all these veggies and the meat and everything together and throws it into a tortilla. It says there.
That's like a taco salad dish, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, hey, it works. It works. You know.
Yep. He's going to crunchy. Oops.
A little bit of cheddar.
Some shells too.
Yeah. These are going to be crunchy.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Let me take a snapshot here.
Yep. Get a. Is that what fork was that? Egg whisking?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a smashed sausage, put it inside right here. And aside from the eggs, I mean, my sausage was under $3. I had cheese, I had salsa, I had eggs. The eggs are probably about $35 for the 4. So Johnny Mag says, here we go. I couldn't stop peeing, was up all night, and they told me to cut out the sugar and cut back on the carbs as much as possible. You know, that was kind of the symptoms that I had too. We were going through. We were trying to get pregnant, or the wife was, and we were having trouble, and we couldn't figure it out. Like, we were doing all kinds of tests on her, because I'm a guy. It ain't the guy's fault.
No.
And we were going through all kinds of tests with her and stuff like that. And finally, the doctor said, "Wait a minute, what about you?" And I said, "What about me?" He's like, "You're a husky feller." I was like, "Well, yeah, that's a nice way of saying I'm fat, but thank you." And he said, "Let's do something." And I had been kind of going through the trouble of peeing, feeling like I had to pee all the time, and nothing. I'd stand there, nothing would happen. And that was just kind of like the what is going on. So I went to the family doctor, and at the same time that my wife's pregnancy doctor, whatever they call that,
Obstetrician, OB.
yeah, the OB, was like, "Hey, maybe you got sugar trouble." And sure enough, high blood sugar takes away from your boys doing what baby boys do. And I was like, no kidding. So as soon as I got my blood sugar under control, bang, here comes pay. So just a little, give me that picked up. So just a little something there. What's up, Drunken Chef? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Chef.
Popping in, show support. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yep. Baby doctor's called Scientologist.
What I like about these holders right here, if you turn it over, it's a 2 taco holder.
Oh yeah.
One way it's 3, the other way it's 2. Now, maybe they ain't designed to turn over. I don't know and don't care because it works.
No, they're supposed to be like that. The Blackstone one has rails on the bottom, so you can't. You're not able to flip it over like that.
Ah. Well, let me go get the missus.
See, here's the Blackstone, and it's got rails on the bottom, so when you flip it over, it can't.
Yeah.
So, but that's now where we. Oh yeah. Center that up. Got some cheese all over the place. That's fine. I'm going to get a little bit of salsa because I love salsa on eggs. Some pico would be good, but I didn't want to go to the store today. I'm trying.
Salsa is better than pico.
Yeah, I'm trying to live out of the freezer or refrigerator instead of going to buy stuff every time because your YouTube check ain't cutting it some days, some months. About 4. So, but what's that? All right. And then I got some dry. I'm not gonna put that on. I got some dried parsley because cilantro would be. I don't want to hear it. So sometimes I use beer cans for taco holders. Hey, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Now I'm trying to visualize it, and I don't see how. Oh, you'd have to smash the beer can in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Smells good coming down the hall. Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. She already throws out the oh.
All the way
I'm-
down the hallway.
This is lamb. This is shrimp.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Just pick it up and eat it. It's finger food.
Oh, I see. And this is what?
That's lamb.
Mm.
You know, I'm the only one in
You got a
my
second-
house that likes lamb.
What's that?
I'm the only one in my house that likes lamb.
Oh man.
I like the earthy, dark flavor. Nobody in
Yeah.
my house does.
That's what this is?
That's lamb.
Cub wants it.
What's this?
Lamb.
Shrimp.
Like she got to where she wanted lamb. She's like, I want to try it again.
Where is the shrimp?
It's in there in the bottom.
Okay, well, I don't see anybody join the chat, so let me cut this camera here off and we're ready to taste test.
Mm.
And we're under an hour.
Hey, Templin Acres.
Yum, this is delicious. Uh-oh.
Which one you eating?
This one is
That's the shrimp.
shrimp. Mm.
Oh, I also got some of this Al Pastor mix I might sprinkle on top.
Oh yeah, there you go.
This is one I get at Kroger.
Mhm.
I always get it every time I go. Even if I got a full one, I always look for it.
Yeah.
Because I love Al Pastor. I just don't get it very often.
Right.
I like that you get. All
Thank
right,
you.
Rusty, you ready?
I say we do it.
You like lamb one too?
Mhm.
You like the lamb one too?
Templeton Acres, how are you doing?
That's shrimp.
Oh. Lamb. This
You
is
had
lamb?
some. You had some.
I
Yeah.
did? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Mm.
I'm really good with that.
I'm the lamb the best.
Oh, she likes the lamb the best.
I got them,
Ooh.
but I like the lamb the best.
Right. She likes both, but the lamb's the best one. Well, the shrimp's not hot. I would have loved to have grilled it,
Mm-hmm.
and then cut it up and put it on there. But I went with cold and made it in a kind of a taco po' boy.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Kind of. Not exactly, but kind of.
This. I'm just missing
You want to
sauce.
eat, that's
Like-
fine.
Just maybe more salsa or something. It's just
Okay.
a little bit dry. But that's also coming, I think, from the tortilla shell getting a little bit crunchy.
Okay.
I think that dries it up a little bit.
You can always dip it in more salt. Like
Yeah,
salt.
this I think needs.
Yeah.
This would be great dipping.
Oh
And
man.
that this white queso right here.
Mm.
Yeah, sitting right over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
Yep. I could spoon on queso and
But this is a great little breakfast taco.
Yeah,
how do you like the smashed sausage?
I need a pepper.
Works better than throwing
Thank you.
ground in there, I think.
That lamb is good
Definitely.
in taco seasoning. Let's try the.
You take a bite, you don't have to worry about the ground sausage falling out into your hand or your plate or whatever you're eating above.
Right.
It stays solid.
So did I successfully modify a breakfast taco?
I don't think it's modified. This
Well-
is exactly what a breakfast taco is.
But using the sausage link like that,
oh yeah, that
is different. So I had to make something different.
whenever you bite it, you don't got to worry about it falling apart.
Okay, cool. Mutton and lamb.
I think that's definitely a better way to do this.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a lot
You're right.
easier.
And I'm here to tell you. I like the shrimp. The lamb is better. She's right.
Yep. Well, cool. Cool.
The shrimp being cold, it needs to be hot.
Yep. Just a couple seconds, like 5 seconds, flip 5 seconds, because you already got it. It was
Right.
already good. Yeah. I agree.
But I didn't do that. Look at here, we eating. There you go, folks. Got it
Yeah.
under an hour.
Under an hour in my Wagner Wednesday. Wagner Wear Wednesday.
That's what. If you don't know our routine, we try to shoot for having it done in under an hour. Now
We
we
try
did
to
at the beginning,
We try to put a healthy spin on everyday stuff
right?
to show that you don't have to have the fancy utensils, the fancy cookers. You know, I don't need the fancy Wagner ware. It was given to me from the company, and I'm using it because I really like it.
I mean, it
Right.
works great.
I have other griddles. I have like 4 other griddles that all work really well, and I was using them before this.
Yeah.
But you can use just a skillet, whatever, and everything's modifiable to your specific cooking, and that's what we try to show. Simple, and easy weeknight meals. We chatted for the first 10, 15 minutes.
Mhm.
Chatted the last 12. So, yeah,
This was actually like a half-hour cook.
it could have been fast if I was running two burners.
Yeah, if I could have pushed it and made it faster. I could have done it. It ended up being about 35 minutes for me, something like that, on the cook. And then, you got to construct a taco.
Yep. Thanks, James. I'm loving the heck out of this griddle. I am just each time I use it, I'm like falling more in love with this thing. I will be moving it from here though at some point and running it on the Sportsman's Grill because it fits almost like it's made for that, and I want to do it. So I have a Lodge griddle on there now, but I want to put this on there and run it. See what happens. Can't go wrong with tacos. Absolutely, man. I love tacos. Nachos used to be my favorite. I could do anything with nachos. Now, though, if we go to the Mexican spot, they give you the free basket, and you're like, come on, man, really? You have a couple, I don't know. Once you and the wife go through a basket, that's it. I'm done. Don't bring me no more. We're done. Right? Instead of ordering loaded nachos on top of that, now I order the fajita, push the plate of beans and rice off to the side. The tortillas, sometimes I'll get them, sometimes not. and then I just eat the meat and the veg. So
I take my own tortillas usually, and I also do my own chips.
you use so like with making the chips, we've done that,
Mm-hmm.
and we use these keto shells. But the
Mhm.
same thing. Once you have, say, you have 2 keto shells worth. What is that? Maybe 16 nacho chips. You're already over your carb limit. So
Right. And I try to go, if I'm gonna do it, I go with the store bought chips like these legendary chips that they've got. It's just got so many carbs for the whole doggone bag, and it's a lot in that bag.
okay.
And they've also, the high-low, you can do real well with them too. And they have the ones that are more nacho type.
I will admit, when I'm with my cousin, he loves it when we do the sheet pan nachos,
Uh-huh.
and I get the sweet chili Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
Lay them out on the sheet pan, and then all your toppings go on that, and you bake it long enough for the cheese to melt and start to brown. Yeah, I admit I'll take the pain discomfort from that because it's that good. But
There's
what do you want to do next week?
I don't know. That's a good question. I came up with topics. Y'all come up with one.
Do we want to do? What do you want to do?
Hey, before it gets too hot, you want to do a beef stew?
You want beef stew or you want fajitas?
If we can stick with the Mexican theme, do fajitas.
You want fajitas?
That works.
do burritos and
Or we could do like a lamb omelet. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but
me
My
either.
lamb chops. Lamb
Let's
chop back.
Let's stick with fajitas.
okay. Fajita omelet.
Fajita omelet. Okay.
I just had the fajita without the omelet.
Oh, he just says fajitas.
Hey,
Oh, you can make an omelet for yours.
Well, I probably will. Just
Well,
keep wearing
fajita-
the sombrero. Honey Badger, as long as we're doing Mexican, I think we will.
the fajita omelet sounds good, and fajitas is a style of cooking. It doesn't necessarily have to have the shell.
Right, and it's got the ingredients in it.
Right. So I like that.
Fajita omelet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's. What the heck? Why not?
Yeah. Okay, fajita omelet. Nice.
It is
Yeah.
set.
Let's want to plan together.
We will wear the sombreros once again. All
Love
right.
it when
Well,
a plan comes together.
huh?
Love it when a plan comes together.
Nice. You said it, Hannibal.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Well, let's get out of here. Y'all enjoy your week, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome. Have a great week.
Have a great week, guys.
Let's be careful out there.